Good afternoon and welcome to part 3 of Summative Task 7, which is my negotiation. Just to set the scene a bit, I'm the owner of a site which has been chosen to be a new site for a sports stadium, and there have been some complaints from the Residents Association about the litter in the area and the possible mess that it could cause with the development of a new stadium and all that entails. So I've invited Tansy Allison, who is a representative from the Residents Association, and we're just going to discuss a way forward with regards to this litter issue that the Residents Association is concerned about. So please sit back, enjoy. Okay. Hi there. I'm Philip Rice.
Tansy Allison, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Now, I've invited you here today because I believe that there have been some complaints regarding the new stadium and the litter and the mess that it could cause with weekend events and stuff like that. So I'd like to hear from you as a representative of the Residents Association. What are your concerns?
Right, well, after having a meeting, several other people brought up very important points. You know, this is a huge project that would take place and would have a great impact on the community, never mind on the environment in which it is built.
Yes.
Some of the main concerns were that there is going to be, as you mentioned, large amounts of litter in and around the area, which actually downgrades the status of the environment and the people living and working there. Also, the environmental effect of the work that's done at the building site, all the production that happens, the damage to the roads. A lot of areas they are not suited to large vehicles traveling up and down for the building of the stadium, and that will lead to more damage and mess and litter being produced. They were concerned about whether or not the municipality or private cleaning companies would be involved in cleaning up this litter, because the residents themselves should not be charged for higher taxes or anything like that purely as a result of a new development of a stadium.
Okay, great. Thank you again. I just want to thank you for your time and being here. Just if I could touch on a few of your points. I've been in the real estate business for a number of years now, and I've seen all the ins and outs of how these things work. And I can assure you, and I hear your points, and I understand where you're coming from, because I completely agree with you. I understand that the litter and the area is in the environment, it all plays a huge role, and it has a huge impact on all those things. And I can assure you that with all my years of experience, that I would not agree to something like this, that if I was not confident that the environment would be intact and it would be a benefit to the community and not something that would degrade the community. Now, how we plan on benefiting the community is that in the community now, there are no stadiums, there are no sports grounds, and this is something that would be completely unique. It's a new stadium. It would bring in new interest. It would bring in outsiders who would come into the community. And as a result of that, you're bringing in income. You're creating new jobs. And one of those jobs is, as you said, with cleaning services, that there will be a full-time private. It's not going to be run by the municipality. The cleaning services are going to be hired by the stadium themselves. On top of that, we are going to be running campaigns at the sports events. So we understand that major sports events, often there are lots of people come, and they just leave a mess. So we are going to make sure that there are plenty of rubbish bins, and we are going to make sure that we have a full-time dedicated staff that are dedicated to upholding the standards that we're trying to maintain. And we, like I said, we are going to run campaigns during the games. So it might be a video, it might be someone coming up and speaking, but just reminders to the crowds that are there. Please dispose of your trash and your litter at the allocated bins. We'll make sure that there are bins outside of the stadium in the parking lots too.
Is this how you would make it relevant to all age groups? From children who could be dropping lollipop sticks or wrappers to teenagers that might throw away cans or beer bottles, and adults who just simply leave behind any trash. Is that incorporated in the advertising that you'll be doing? Taking that into account?
Yes, of course. So we will make our videos, we will make sure that our campaigns are family friendly, that the kids will be able to understand. And also in these campaigns, they would highlight the benefits of what a clean society looks like. So just think about it, when you walk into a place that is clean, that is well maintained, you already walk in and you have a good sense of what you're looking at. You already walk in knowing that you are in a highly professional area, and an area where people care about the environment, and they care about health and safety, and they care about the cleanliness, and they care about their reputation too. So we are definitely going to be focusing on the children too, because I understand your point. And thank you for that point, because we haven't looked at it with a broad perspective yet. We haven't looked at the whole thing yet, but that is an interesting point, and we appreciate you bringing it up to us, because we want to be able to work with the community to provide the best service that we can.
Yes. Sorry, may I have some of this water?
Yes, please. Please do. Oh, I'm sorry.
Thank you so much. That is brilliant. What 2 points that thank you so much.
No problem.
2 points that the members of the association brought up that were critical, that we feel that we cannot budge on or go further without,